Good evening, everyone. For those of you who are just tuning in, this is Soul Work, and we're live here on Shaw TV. I'm your host, Jeni Cousins. And on tonight's show, I have the one and only Oscar Lopez.
403-539-6710. No se olviden de llamar. Es importante escuchar su linda voz.
I like that.
¿Te gusta?
I love that
Romántico,
language.
They say the Spanish is a loving tongue.
I love that
As
language.
my brother James Keelahan said that. We did a song called we didn't a song, but we played a song called Spanish is a loving tongue. And it's true. It's so beautiful.
Yeah.
French is beautiful too.
Ex-husband was French? No, not really.
Oscar Lopez.
No, I've always liked Spanish. It has that nice energy with it.
Oh, yeah.
You can say anything bad in Spanish and it's still going to come out hot.
Especially when you don't understand what I'm saying.
I know, but it sounds hot.
So hot. We are good. Well,
you know, it's like with two people. You know, if I'm sitting there and I'm watching two people, I might not understand their language, but I read their energy, regardless what they're saying. So
got you.
Yeah, it's the energy with it. So it's the energy. It's like when you're talking, the voice, because for me, the voice is the soul that speaks. So whenever you speak, I'm reading your energy and your soul. So when you speak in Spanish, it's the same, but it shows a different part of you.
Got you. Because it's kind of, when you speak Spanish, in a way, it's like a singing a little bit. It's a musical thing, you know?
The notes.
Notes and stuff. It's very, very wonderful the way you put it. It's so poetic.
Yeah.
Oh, muy lindo, como lo tomas en tus manos y en tu boca lo haces tan precioso. Cállate, fermé la bouche, Lopez. Anyways, it's cool. It's great to be alive. People are gonna call in. I think they will. Maybe they're afraid.
Yeah, we got someone.
What about if he's?
What energy are you feeling? Because we have somebody on hold right now.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, we do actually. They're going to ask you something. I know they are. If not, I'm going to have them ask you something.
No. I'm here as a servant. They can ask any question.
Oh,
well,
we'll
you know,
get 'em
servant
going.
of life. Anything they want.
We have Jan on the call, and you've got a question for Oscar too, don't you, Jan?
Yes. What's ahead?
See?
What's ahead for me, Oscar?
Jan, where are you?
I'm Calgary.
Yes. In which part of Calgary?
Northwest.
Oh, what do you want to ask me, darling? I can read you.
I just said, what do you see ahead for me?
Oh, I'm not amazing in this. I'm not really good in this, but I can see that you are a very kind. Actually, I cannot see. I can feel.
Exactly.
You are a very kind, positive and happy girl.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm feeling that too. See, you're feeling it. You got to
Is it true, or in the future will be great for you? What can be bad when you actually have a positive attitude? It need to be good. You're the one who made your future, so life is going to be good to you.
That's true for everyone.
Do you know what though? Actually, as you guys are talking, you know what? Seriously, Jan?
Yeah.
Regardless if it's tomorrow or next year, you're always going to remember this moment with Oscar. And whenever you kind of have that down moment a little bit, you're going to remember Oscar talking to you.
Yeah. You seem very happy.
Well, you know, the main thing is just to be transparent, and a lot of people can seem very happy because smile is kind of easy. But the happiness comes from inside you somehow, being in peace with yourself, with tranquility in yourself. And that is, the rest of the stuff is life. You know, the roller coasters, the sadness and all that stuff, we all go through that process. You know, it's part of life.
It is, yes.
See? That was awesome.
I was so nervous. Oh, sense of humor. Don't forget about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes I forget mine.
That's when you got to bring it out. Whenever you're, especially right now during the economy, the economic situation in Alberta, you know, everybody that I know is affected. It doesn't matter how much money you have or business or or what, it has affected absolutely everybody. And this is a time that whenever we get into that real down state, because we all go through it, that's when we all get tested of our faith, of pressures, how we handle situations, and it's taking that moment of the difficult and transforming ourselves with it. Because it's like the hard times is what pushes you, and pain, when you get down into that deep level of pain, that's where the gift comes out of it. Because then your pain is going to show you your real purpose, why you're here.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's easy to give up, right?
Yeah.
It's a piece of cake to give up.
Yes.
The hardest part is when you want to grab that goal thing, it's going to take a little more work. But you grab the goal thing. What I mean by the goal, the positive thing, and you got to work a little hard, and believe me, it will pay off. It's a very important thing, you know.
It is.
And this is a hard time for everybody.
It
for
is.
you, for me, for everybody.
Yes.
You know, but we're gonna come to the other side sooner or later.
Yes. We
Hopefully
always do.
soon.
Dead or alive.
We got no options.
Dead or alive.
Dead or alive, yeah.
How long you did? No. Die.
But you have a question for us, Jan?
Yeah, my living situation is changing, so is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Well, again, you know, anytime we get forced into a situation where we have to make a change with something, you know, like some people can flow with change, some people struggle with change. So for you, like what's really important with you is it's like, you know, for the next couple of weeks even, I'm kind of feeling a little bit more rockiness, but then you have to surrender it. When we get something thrown at us, it's about surrendering it, certain situations that we have no control over. Where when we have control over certain things, you know, then we go with the flow with it. If it feels right, you go with it. And if it doesn't feel right, you just got to kind of back off and back down with it. But it's, I just really feel honestly, it's going to be a little rocky just for a little bit for you, to be honest.
Yeah.
But then things are going to open up for you in a really good way.
Good.
So springtime, I'm hearing a lot of really, you know, like flowers blooming, but for you, a lot of really good energy is coming in for you. But just let go of what you can't hang on to as tightly. Doesn't matter what it is.
Yeah.
So, but
Okay.
so just hang in there and you know, go with the flow, really, really go with the flow with certain things and just surrender it. Believe me, I've been there. We've all been there.
Go with you, my friend.
If not, Oscar will start singing that.
The Jamaica.
In
The energy
Jamaica,
coming from Jamaica, man.
Okay, thank you.
You're very welcome.
Okay.
You're very
Bye-bye,
welcome.
John. Thank you.
Yeah. So it's about surrendering it, the situation. How do you deal with difficult moment?
Well, it's not an easy thing, but it's how you approach the situation. It's a lot of emotional things. You have to actually be strong, you know, and think positive and believe the next day is another day.
Yes.
And it's gonna get better.
Yeah.
You know, it's gonna get better. That's to me how I deal with every day. You know. Sometimes it gets a little bit scary, but overwhelming. But that's the way I take it. Is part of life. It's a natural thing. It's a normal thing. Just like you know, it's a song that we all say, "Tomorrow is another day."
That's right.
You know, and that's the real thing.
And that's right. And what I find is, because I went through a year of a lot, like a big medical issue, really scary medical issue, but I made a lot of changes with a lot of different things. And my goal, for instance, was when I went to the doctor, that when I walked in there, he asked me, "Why are you even here?" And that's exactly what happened. So I didn't know what to expect, because I'm like, I'm just going to surrender it. If I'm supposed to have surgery, so be it, if whatever the results are. But then when I did that and completely surrendered it, that was what he said, "Why are you even here? You're fine."
Right. Absolutely.
You know, but if you hang on to the fear about what's going to happen with this or this, regardless of what's being
It's
thrown
easy
at
to
you.
hang on to the fear, right?
Yeah.
And then when you want to get rid of it, you
Yeah.
just, oh boy.
Yeah.
You know? But I got you. It's an interesting thing. You know, I listened to somebody very close to me, my brother-in-law, almost says, you cannot change anything. You can do your best.
Yeah.
your best. That's all you can do.
Yeah.
You know, if you try to fight and you try to fight against things, you know, you gotta surrender sometimes. You gotta just give to, okay, it's gonna pass. It's gonna be okay. It's how you see yourself, you know,
That's exactly
projecting to
right.
the future. You know.
Yeah.
Anybody else is calling? Oh, look at that.
Yes, we have Tracy. Tracy, you have a question for Oscar or myself?
Hi.
Ah!
Sorry,
Sorry.
I've got a bit of a cold, but I was wondering if you see any insight towards my health in the future.
Your health in the future. I think your health's going to be fine. Like what you have to, you know, as we're even talking about, like let go of certain things, because what's going to happen is when you kind of hang on to something tightly, okay, then, and we kind of go into that anger zone or emotional zone, what happens is different layers of energy, it goes into our body, and then it can create, you know, disease and problems and stuff like that. So whenever we learn to let go of things, then you're going to find that your immune system is going to start to come up and things are going to clear out for you. But I feel that you're going to be perfectly fine, but it just kind of feels like there's something that you're still really kind of hanging on to, and that's why I'm saying, like, to really let go of that. And once you let go of it, regardless, try not to think about it, then you're going to see things kind of balance out for you a lot better, and then put your guards down.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, because your guards are up, and I can understand why they're up. I'm not going to say it on air, mind you, but you know, but when the guards are up, I understand why people put the guards up. But what you have to do is you got to be open. You got to speak from your heart unconditionally, regardless of what it is, and then surrender it.
I'm surrendering.
Yeah, unconditionally surrendering it. And when I'm talking unconditionally, it's like you have to unconditionally accept it, because it doesn't matter who it is out there or what situation you're in. When you go in unconditional love within, then it doesn't matter what situation you're in, it's going to flow. And things are going to fall into place regardless of what it is.
And you know, the other thing is very important to remember too. We gotta put something from ourselves too, right?
Yes.
You know, we gotta make an effort. You know, because things will not just flow to us. To feel better, you gotta make some changes in your life to feel healthy.
Yeah.
I done that myself.
Yes.
And it's not an easy test to do. But it's important to be able to fight this, whatever it is, to be able to feel better. You know, make an effort.
Yes,
you know,
it is.
Make an effort.
Yes.
Yes. And I'm already getting the wrap-up sign already.
Thank you for your time.
Oh, you're very welcome, but surrender.
You know what it is? I tell you what. You know what they say. You know, time flies when you're having fun.
I know, it always does. It always does.
Thank you for having me again, Jeni.
Oh, you're very welcome.
Appreciate
and how
it.
can people get in touch with you to book you for events and
Oh,
concerts
they can
and
go
everything?
to my website. You know, they know where I am. They know how to find me. You know, it would be nice to play.
Yes.
But that's another thing. I don't mind waiting. The
Yes.
time will come again. I'm just taking a little break.
Surrender it.
I'm open. I'm
Yes.
here.
He's open.
I'm here. I'm
Oscar is
completely
open.
I'm open, darling.
Thank you, Oscar. Good night, everyone.
Thank you, Susan.
This is Soul Work, and I'm your host, Jeni Cousins. See you again next Wednesday night live at 6:30, Channel 10.